Alright, let's get back into this. Had some French toast real quick, and I'm gonna be snacking also on a protein bar. Keep the energy up. The too loud. Can't hear myself talk. I'll end up turning it up again later. My thing is right now is I don't know if I want to be Fultoning the rest of these guys or not. Straight up E. Where did you get put? They're on the R&D right now. Looks like it's -3. I guess it'd be a good idea to do it to all of them. What is this? Support. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, let's head out. I'm pleased with that.
Gaining altitude.
Wow. I think a lot of that they had sectioned off for right now. Yeah, basically. I've Finished the intro and the first mission, but not just barely. This is me starting up again. I went to go eat. It's part 2. But basically, yeah, it's just started. If you want to expand upon what you mean by just started, you can. Kurtz. How's your app going? Everyone's gotten so far, and I didn't want anything spoiled. What did you miss? Well, there's like the opening kind of hospital scene, and then there's a mission where you go and get cause, and that's basically what you've missed. And a tutorial for Mother Base. Lots of huge changes. Cool. Probably sacrificed a bunch of work. That can happen. Well, it's the base that it was just at was Mother Base, and I don't know if you saw it, but it is like bare bones. It's like it's just a seed. It hasn't even grown anywhere yet. Yeah, because when people draw stuff, they end up sometimes painting over the whole thing, basically sometimes. So I can see that being the same thing with working on a project like that. No, I was just waiting, talking, being distracted. I hadn't hit the button yet. Yeah, that makes sense. No, you're fine. You got me to hit the button, so. ASHLER briefing. Ooh, okay. So as we go through it, we get more emblem stuff. It's gonna be fun when I actually finally get to do that. Okay.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
What? I can listen to stuff like right away? In here where I'm sitting? Probably just listen to it when I'm on the mission. Because I think I've gone through those. I wish there was... Does it turn white when I've actually listened to stuff?
You were hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Dekelia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place
Yeah,
from a whale is inside its own belly.
let's see
Or
here.
a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
Huh.
He said I was in a British military
How do I
hospital,
stop?
but the doctor had a Greek
I don't know
accent.
how to use
They
these.
hire local
Ah,
people.
there we go. Pause. Go. Latest project? I've been doing a bunch of portraits. The first one, what started is I did a self-portrait in a Metal Gear Solid codec style, and then I started doing a couple of online streamers and YouTubers that are fans that I'm a fan of that do news and information and theories on Metal Gear. I think I have the a thumbnail in my info. And then I actually, at the very bottom of the thing, I have like links to 3 of them. But if you're curious on what I've worked on, I did animated little kind of weird blinking animated GIFs. Let's see here. Okay, I don't want to deal with this. Let's go into here. I should probably actually throw them into that. I did, for that one, I did, Monkey. Basically what it was is I think there was a, draw self-portrait. Someone, threw that onto the Monkey site, to do that for a project, and that's what got me started doing it. It's drawing myself. So... Yeah. This is my favorite game, so this is like Christmas morning right now. I'm freaking out, so. So what do they want me to do? That's that. Missions.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has
Oh.
received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of
Okay.
Diamond Dogs is in your hands.
Nice.
We're counting on you, boss.
Oh wow, complete it without triggering reflex mode. That's cool. And what else did I miss? Okay, secure then extracted transport truck driver. Interesting. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, you have to upgrade your card. No, it's supposed to be more episodic, but it's different than episodic though, because it's random episodic. Because there's like it unlocks stuff and you can choose. I could go to 5 instead of 3, so enhancer degrade. Well, let's do the hero's way. What is does it give me an overview before I? Yes.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tsmasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the west is to shoot on sight. They want him out of the picture for good. Sorry, boss. This one's purely business. Wet work. A hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military. Nothing personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal.
Those, I wonder. Yeah. This one, having it being more open, what I've played, and I haven't played that much. It's definitely different. It's makes it a lot more difficult, and I've been wanting them to do more of a kind of sandbox open world game. I still feel that it's still has a little bit of a linearity to it here and there, but it's definitely nice being able to choose the direction you want to approach a target and whatnot. But yeah, it's accept this mission. Okay, cool. So then I get to pick a drop place. Huh. I think I'd like to come from this angle. But yeah, drop at this point. Yes. Okay, now this weird layout, because all this stuff that I'm seeing right now, I have never seen before. So this is completely. That's a nice effect. They did the shadow and the reflection. Very cool. Okay, loadout. I don't probably have much to even worry about customizing in any of these. Oh no, I don't want to leave yet. Come on. Equipment, yes. Primary. I have nothing else to choose from, right? Yes. Secondary. Am I supposed to... Okay, I'm supposed to click on it to mess with it. Ah, okay. Makes sense. None. Oh, I got cardboard box. In scope. Wow. Okay. What is it? ASAP? What does this mean? Set drop time. So ASAP, or is that 600 hours versus 800 hours? Okay. So it's saying, do you want to go at night or day? I guess is what it's saying. Yeah, that's what it looks like they're doing here. Is get a prepare and do a roll out of everything. But what is it? Just gotta. Can I not mess with D-horse? At all? Oh, character select. Okay, I can choose from that or that. Since I'm going to their head option. Character, okay. Vehicle. Okay, don't have vehicle. There's the buddy. Normal. D-horse is the only one I have. Equipment, okay. That's it. That is it. I can't wait until I can change that DD thing in the background. So, I'm assuming that's gonna be nighttime. And the other one's noon, I think, is how that works. So I'm not really up on my military time. What does it go till? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll find out. We'll find out right now. Zoom. Okay. No. A hero's work.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
Don't worry, I had my fill of killing people. I'll be more savvy this time.
From plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too.
Okay.
Yeah.
The animation in this is so cool. You can't hear anything? let me test. The animation in this is so cool. I may have just been... You can't hear anything? Not talking. I'm trying to be sneaky. It's leaking into my actual actions. I kinda wish you could pick up stuff while leaning on the horse. Or hiding. It's not that hard to get off though. And this is cool that you can do this mechanic right here. Let me see if I can... You can do it? Can you do it? Yeah, yeah. So cool. I'm scared to... oh, I want to put the cardboard box. Holy crap. Yeah, get off. Get off. DD. Or not... What is his name? He's, Can't remember what his name is. My support buddy. The dog is DD. Okay, there's that. Pop out. Oh, good word. That is sexy. Can I do that with any gun? Yes. What is that? Jump out. Can I pick that box back up, or does it waste the box? Ah, it wastes the box. Oh dear. So I guess you can use those up here and there. But yes, I am here. Can you actually hear me? Or is there something wrong with my mic? No. Ah, you had to refresh. Okay. Alone. I think I have a mod lurking. I don't know what she's doing, man. I'm going to be happy when I have thermal goggles instead of these night vision goggles. Night vision goggles are nice, but they help me not get into situations
Those are
where
raw diamonds. Collecting them as assets will raise our GMP.
oh, don't do that. Don't like that sight on that gun. Hopefully in the future I can change that stuff out. But I love the ability to take reconnaissance. Before you actually enter into a base. Click. Can I climb up any of these ridges yet? Can never tell. Oh, whoa. I hear something. Something coming? It's like music change. You're scaring me.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Alright, let's do some... Oh, you just meant you're just watching it. Okay. I see. Let's turn this actually on. Just 1 minute. You. You. Can I mark that thing? Doesn't look like it. Mortar. Now, can I see any subtle movement? Try to tag anybody else. Okay.
It's the sturdiest building in the area. It'd be perfect for the target to hole up in.
And you're gonna say stuff about what?
The security looks tight. Is that their command center?
Okay, I think I want to try to take out this guy. Make sure there's no one near the ground, though. Should probably scout this section out first, and then head over there. Okay, this has a crack in it. Can I actually see it with this? Yes, I can. That's good to know.
That crack would make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up.
I wish they had more of those in here. But that can really break the gameplay. Oh crap. Could have been bad.
Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base.
Yes, hell yes. Okay, let's 90%? Yeah, let's try it. Oh no. Okay, good. I was worried that they were going to.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, can I do anything to this thing? Maybe I can like blow those up and it'll affect something. Yeah, the Fultoning thing is cool. Okay, 1, 2. Nobody over there. I feel like this is gonna go out on me here pretty soon. He's super focused that direction. One of my best friends. Secret. Now, I just need to learn how to do this easier. Oh crap. Oh, that sucks. Did he shoot him down or something? Oh, come on, come on. %, and it's the failed extraction. Let's see here. What are you saying? So far, do I think this is easier or harder than the other series? It depends on which ones you're talking about. Because like this is really similar to Peace Walker. In a lot of ways, because they had the Fultoning thing and whatnot, but you couldn't crawl on the ground in that game. You could just only lay on the ground. But that was only for the what is it? No, they actually released it for the console eventually. But I think it's probably going to be harder than all the other ones, just because of how linear the other ones are. And you saw right there how many times I just kind of got caught and had to use the reflex mode to save my ass. So it's tricky. It's more of a 360 degree thing that you have to be worrying about. And when I Fulton that one guy, that other guy saw it, so... And if they, if they see it, if they're close enough, they'll, like, try to shoot the guy down. If they really, really see it, so...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
But even though this may be more difficult, I feel like this will end up being my favorite one out of the series. Because 3 is currently my favorite, but I could see this taking that slot over. Just because how dynamic it seems to be. Let's see. Yes, you don't have to deal with the bad camera angles. Yes, exactly. That's why I liked 3, because they actually changed the camera for the first time in Metal Gear Solid 3. And it was not in, it was in a Metal Gear Solid Subsistence, like their director's cut of it. That's when it did it. Oh crap, Sandstorm, yes! So sexy.
So as sandstorms come in, sandstorms effectively make you blind and deaf. But that goes for the enemy too. Use the situation to your advantage.
Now, how long will this last? Um. Okay, midnight. Okay, that does that and that. What? Man, I gotta get better at this. Let's see, where were you saying? Yeah. Thing is technically with all that, I could circle this whole base and make sure like I've tagged everybody and. Kids in America. So cool. I'm totally feeling that music. Just hope I don't get spotted.
Я не хочу умирать!
Knock him out. Can't interrogate him yet because I'm brain damaged. I need a translator. I can't Fulton him because where he's located. Pick him up. Can I pick him up and just walk off of here? Yes. Someone seeing me? Just getting too close to the light. Getting too close to the light. That's sexy. Okay. I think I'm safe enough. I wish, I don't know, I didn't have to set him down to Fulton him. Wish there was a way to do it while holding on to him. Okay, and I need to take out that other guy that's sleeping. Okay. This guy right here seems to be coming around the corner. Oh. So amazing. Oh no, crap. Okay, did he wake up? Crap. It's my best. What can I do?
Подними свою задницу. Поможет, черт.
ДКП, понял. Всем подразделениям быть начеку. Конец связи.
Shit is getting hot. Now it's time to try to recover. That's so cool that they heard all that. That's amazing.
Ничего нет. Я пойду разберусь. Делай как знаешь. Это просто мое воображение. Ничего нет.
Dang it. Come on, come on. Oh no, 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 no. Please. Ah. And now we run. This is part of the game. Evade, then regroup. Okay. Run out of stuff, so I may be shooting people. Anything in here? No. Everybody.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
still doing stuff over there.
That's the target. Boss, I gotta say it would be a waste to kill him. But putting him to sleep doesn't count as eliminating him. Neither does knocking him out.
I still don't know how to grab that wall. Go, 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 go. How brutal. Like, can I get out of here? Yeah, through there I could. Man, I suck at that gun. I don't know how to hug. Man, it keeps on waking up. I wanna kill you.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Come on, drop. Ah, that is so annoying. I really needed to fix that.
Restock. Transmit a request from your iDroid and I'll send supplies right away.
I really need to get you out of here. So annoying. I don't trust right there to Fulton him.
You gotta extract him.
I wish I could Fulton him while carrying him.
Target secured. I'll tell the client we sent the target to a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Those guys dead? Whoa. Yeah, I guess I'd rocket punch those guys. Empty. Okay.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, now let's kill these guys then. I'm empty out of that. Crap. I wish I could just. Oh, I bet I'll get a knife eventually, so I can actually kill these guys quicker. Should be able to, I already have a knife though. I should be able to equip it so I could just kill these guys on the ground. So in the nuts. Yeah, they're so, yeah, they're very resilient. I just want to be able to choose to do that a little bit quicker without having to. Well, I guess I can just. Let's just do this. think that's everybody from this base, so I check to see if there's anything else like intel and items. Try blowing up some stuff maybe. Look and see if there's okay, is there like other objectives that I can do in here? It's not telling me the other things. They look like they have question marks. I have to complete them to get them? Is that how that works?
ASHLER. I hear they started calling you ASHLER in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here. Whether it's real
Either destroy that or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the
Oh,
outpost.
that is annoying.
But of course, the enemy will realize something's up.
traces of
If you're gonna do it, be quick.
infrastructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right,
That sucks.
go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy
should
started calling me
pause.
Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor.
How do I?
ASHLER. I hear they're calling you in Afghanistan.
How do I select it?
about?
R2?
You know the term Sharashka?
Okay,
It's
R2.
slang for a
Okay.
suspicious, hastily thrown together. The word became... That's our reality. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right, go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you and that...
Do you think... how it's slanted?
hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And
Yeah, I don't
suddenly
know.
received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the Forced Labor
Are you
Camps.
talking about when it's in the map?
The more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield. And that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword. A type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's
See, just when you're walking around, the weapon one.
Rada Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line,
Oh, how it
Shashka
moves
got
a little
stuck on
bit,
the
how it
end of
wobbles.
Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves. By the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So, half gulag, half hero sword. It was a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
Yes, you are.
Their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Oh. I wonder if that does anything. Didn't really say that it did, so what now? What's my mission objective now? So I just gotta get out of here. That used up a box? I don't understand those boxes. Let's see here. What did I need to try doing this? Yes. Teleporting horse. Make more sense if they actually had him have stealth camouflage. And he just unstealth. But we have it. So I just gotta get outside of here. Oh good, don't have to hold that down. I can take him out because I don't have any more Boltons. Yeah. I want your stuff. That's why you got shot in the face. Okay, and let's continue getting out of here.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss. Mission complete. I guess it all worked out in the end.
So bloody. So how much money score, but how much money do I make from that? The GMP, 3 alerts, 8 headshots. Huh. What? Is there gonna be that many? Okay, he's a D-horse is what he is, but looking at down there, I'm only aware of like 4 people we can use. If there's that many, that's awesome. Okay, there's my GMP. Is that my total? And okay, that's balance of payments. Okay. So basically, they deployment cost, support cost. Interesting. I don't understand the heroism points really yet. And that was an episode. Last time on Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Man, I need to start listening to these things. And
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
yeah, it's gonna be tricky to balance money and stuff in here. Oh, yes, sir. I got an elite soldier. What kind of a language does... I don't think it's gonna be considered an interpreter, though. He's an A in fighting, so that's probably where I'll go, obviously. Okay. Okay, this is totally like Peace Walker here. Okay. And he... Surgeon, huh? So more so that than that. Did they put him? Now, how hard is it going to be for me to get more Fultons, though? I don't know if I have to, like...
The site ops list is comprised of problems we need you to resolve. Objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it.
Whoa. Okay. Thing is what I want to know is do we need to go back to roll out stuff or whatnot? I guess I can do developing and whatnot from here. Let's see here. What would I want to do with? What is this? Is this a sniper rifle? I kinda would like to do that. Where's my mount though? Where am I at? Let's see what else there is on here. Is that it? Is that all I have? Okay. There is other stuff. There's that. It's lethal. Wow. So what does this do? Increases damage and then changes out the sight. This is crazy. I wonder if all these spaces open up or if it's just they have these kind of weird unlocked trees. Because I guess you can do with that and then you can choose to buy through this stuff here. Yeah. Whoa, that is so far down the line there. What would be the best bet? Do that to there, and then I'm assuming that stage 3 might be silence. Thing is it seems like you could go directly for that, but I don't even know if I have anywhere near the amount of cash for that. So this stuff is expensive. You have to do some grinding with getting money. Because that's what they're doing. Instead of having you do experience grinding, you're grinding for cash. Yeah, most likely you'll probably end up going through this game and not having everything unlocked and having to play through it a couple of times to get it going. Oh, decoys. They're supposed to be really cool. Am I anywhere near being able to deal with that? I could. It would take a huge chunk out of me, though. Different C4. Capture cage? Wow, cool. Oh my word. Night vision goggles stuff. Wow. That's pretty cool. Damn. This is insane. I mean, what does this do? I don't like the sound of that. Something's driving over here. No, you cannot see me. All this stuff is happening live. Yes. Kind of want... What is the difference between these? Fulton 2... portable ammo up 1. So it gives me more, so I can carry more? Oh, wow. By 12. It increases it by 12. Wow. I think I'd really like maybe doing analyze function. Oh, wow. kind of really want that. I'm thinking that's going to be the thing that I'm going to be throwing points into. Okay, yeah. So right now I want to throw stuff into... Oh, I can't. I don't have enough in the team. What do I need? Thing is now... Equipment buddy? What does this do? Makes him bulletproof? So it keeps him from getting hurt, I guess. Did I select that? No, it just says I can. Okay. Well, let's see here. Which one of these things can I actually do? Okay, these are these are the active ones. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh no. Look here. I'll be right back. I need to do a bio break. boy. Well, I'm back. Okay, what did I want to mess with? Bother leveling up. There's a lot of this I will want to level it up, just to level it up, but I'd like to do smoke grenades at some point, for sure. But what is something right now that would be advantageous to have? Sniper rifle would be nice, but it seems like the only reason to have that would be if it was silenced. Down 4 from that. That would, and that's going to take down same amount between the two of those. What is more useful to me, potentially? Probably this in the long run. Whoa. What is my overall strategy? Where you at, supply drop? I'm gonna get hit in the head. Basically, it's what I think I'm gonna be using the most. Because if I had enough people, I would get the if I had enough staff in my thing to do, what is it, binoculars, or get those. Because basically what that would do, if I got better binoculars, I could tell what their levels were, so I can know who I would want to kill and who I would want to tranquilize. That's important to me. And just certain types of, what do you call it, gameplay strategies that I feel that I have in my repertoire is basically what I'm choosing with. Because, if I'm gonna get a gun, I want it to be able to be suppressed. Is kind of where I'm wanting, if I'm wanting guns at all. So if I was going to get anything, I would want one of these upgrade, or these upgrade, or that. So it's got to have a suppressor on it for me to want it. At least currently, that's how I'm feeling. I don't really care for that gun at all, so I probably won't even really bother with some of these until later down the road. Yeah. And I wanted the smoke grenade because I don't know how alerted people will get if I threw a smoke grenade, but I feel that after I threw a smoke grenade, then I could actually potentially take people down a little bit easier after that. If they had thermal goggles, I'd be after those too. So I feel that would help. Decoy. If I had the decoy things unlocked, I'd probably be messing with that too, because that'd be a good distraction. What is this? An electric? Okay. And like this mind is crazy cool too. And I think at some point I'm going to be able to get grenades that can knock people out. Which, if I can get grenades that knock people out, that will be amazing. Let's see if they have anything on that line. Flare. What is this? Wow. So I can attract weird animals into an area. Smoke grenade. Duration. And how many I have. It only ups it by 2. Is there... yeah, stun grenade. Or actually the sleeping grenade here would be the cool one. Yeah, for me, stealth games are my favorite type of game, so I try to do stealthy. If I mess up, I'll have fun, but that's how I try to play these games. Doesn't always work out. This game's good for that though, because it's... you saw how I messed that up, and I just went in kind of... not guns a-blazing, but more hand-to-hand, trying to take out the whole group while they're all alerted. So you can make kind of a choice with stuff like that. But is there anything else in here that remotely that I would feel like I should... yeah, let's do this too. Thing is do I need to... let's see here. My loadout. How does this work? Okay, now I have a smoke grenade. In a minute here I'll have... I like that the it burns. It's a nice kind of weird explanation. Cool. That would be nice to just have if I want to deal with it. What else? Thing is I think I need to refuel my stuff actually though. Like I don't have silencers on certain weapons and stuff like that, so can I just get a suppressor? GMP. I have one already. They send it again. Is it that like paying 100 for? No, it's already equipped. How do I? How do I get more stuff? I guess the best thing I can do is let's head back to Mother Base. And listen to a cassette tape while I'm waiting.
So SALT 2 still hasn't gone into effect.
That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the U.S. and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. That's when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off. Somebody decides to invade Afghanistan.
Roger.
Couldn't have been worse.
The president was in the middle of the SALT 2 talks back then.
Maybe while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary in Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker. They were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike.
Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of.
If that AI, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead
Nice, so many options. Yeah.
with the launch.
Deterrence was revealed as the pipe dream it was.
All thanks to you and her. The U.S.-Soviet talks looked set to fall through. What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. But in the end,
The time's to find the politics. When you've grabbed their tail, they turn and bite your hand.
I first met you 20 years ago. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero.
David
Donald
O.
Anderson, aka Sigint. Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation. And the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva. And me, ASHLER, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West. We joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying
I'm
wish,
going to try
to
to
make the
check
world
this out.
one.
I want to
And
see
do it,
if I do
Zero
this, if
used
it
the
kills
philosopher's
the
legacy, the secret war fund you
tape or
obtained
not.
during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted.
I still trusted him in those days.
We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project.
Les enfants terribles. Zero called it.
You parted.
I cut off right at the worst point of that conversation. It's good to know, though. It's good to know that it does not play over top this stuff. I wish it did. It would be nice if they could rig it to do that. But yeah, let's just go back into
By
it.
connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
Met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still 19. Maintained limited contact. Although, truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. I first met you 20 years ago now. The place we were enemies.
I don't know which one of these.
Don't trust him. We thought until he started that one project.
There we go.
Les enfants terribles. Zero called in.
You parted ways. As did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintained limited contact. Although, truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. As if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings, not even a reliable rumor as to his whereabouts. I tried every method I could think of, but Zero was gone. Freed of his control, his creation, his power continued to grow. Cypher is a great beast, and Zero was its spine. But even without him, it's endured, evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites. Parasites like the ones who attacked you 9 years ago in the Caribbean, and then at the hospital. Cypher's Black Ops unit, XOF. They learned where you were, and came to wipe the slate clean.
Huh. Interesting. This photo right here is weird. For them to have that blocked off says something. Whoever that is, I'm hoping that's going to be Gray Fox. Maybe even the Avatar character, which I still hope is Gray Fox. Okay, so let's what do I need to do to select? Okay, mission selection. So those are the missions. Log, yeah. Can I just select where I'm going? Or do I have to just choose a mission? Oh, there's return to Mother Base. I want to see what's going on with this real quick. Take a shower there. And then hopefully every time I load out, I re-equip and renew stuff. Am I able to salute them back at all?
Thanks for that, boss. Welcome home. Thanks for that, boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you for letting me join the ranks, boss. I won't let you down. Boss, do you think you could... Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Whatever supplies you need. Thank you, boss. Just let us know, boss.
Shower. Get the blood off of me.
How's it going, boss?
Stuff is restricted. Yeah. They enjoy the training, I guess. I think there is a way to salute, but I don't know how to salute. Amazing. Kojima.
Boss.
Oh, cool.
Talk. Where are your friends? Train with... Thanks for that, boss. Thank you, boss.
Hunting harp. Can I read that? Maybe I can see it on the other monitor. Harrier? Hunting Harrier? Is that what it is?
Thank you, boss.
Yeah, he's like a new recruit. And, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Right on my marker. Oh, what's that? Delivery point? Ah. It's basically pointless right now because I can't mess with it.
Pipes, huh? They're strong enough. Could make for a nice shortcut.
There was this unit in World War II, Cobra, and the commander was a woman. They say she was the mother contracts to the Soviet Union. America's afraid she'll leak all kinds of military secrets, so they assign a man to kill her.
Yeah, our boss. Big boss. And once the boss was dead, he was given the name to signify he had surpassed her.
He carried out a one-man infiltration of the Soviet Union, even though he was injured. He's one tough son of a bitch.
Yep. But I also heard the boss was his mentor, and that they were involved. And that was why he turned his back on America.
He really has been through hell.
Well, I got my suppressor back. So I wonder if I if I just go into the helicopter, I get a reload out, or what? Pretty confused by that. Killing. They don't allow you to kill. Because there's knocking out, and then they have that block thing on the other thing, so they won't let me kill them. Yeah, they actually stop you from doing it. Okay. What is this? Resources? Have they chosen anything on here that I want to change? D. Oh, I can choose between the two of them on that one. What would I want more in? Oh, I can't put them in that unit. Interesting. Okay. Do they gain XP? I do not know. What did that look like? It looked like I could see them maybe, like, because they basically have abilities where they're, like, you know, what they're proficient at. They may be able to, oh, direct contact. Oh, sweet. Is that... Where's he at? Where's my A+.
So why'd the boss's old organization get taken out? Just because the U.S. didn't like having a threat like that on its doorstep?
You hear all kinds of stories. But from what Commander Miller says, there's more to it than that. They had this feud with an American covert intelligence agency called Cypher. During the Peace Walker incident, the boss built a merc outfit that fought alongside the Sandinistas. An army without a country. 5 mercs, 4 mercs. Something with no government holding the reins. Cypher wanted their military muscle. The boss said no.
So they moved on the Caribbean-based massacre.
I hear ya.
Okay, he's still in prison. You have to wait for him. Wait. Okay, how do I... encyclopedia. What? Wow. Perfect stealth, no kills, Fox. Huh.
Roger. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Did that use up one of them?
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Up early, huh, boss?
That just gets rid of it. Does that actually use it? Yeah. Curious if it if it'll give me back my stuff or not when I actually choose a different mission.
Gaining altitude.
Okay, these are the side offs. Okay. Gonna have to look at these in here. It's so loud. The helicopter's so loud. But I don't think they do gaining experience. The only way that I could see them gaining experience at all is if they allow me to play with them or something. Which I don't know.
Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. As if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings, not even a reliable rumor as to his whereabouts. I tried every method I could think of, but Zero was gone. Freed of his control, his creation, his power continued to grow. Cypher is a great beast, and Zero was its spine. But even without him, it's endured, evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites. Parasites like the ones who attacked you 9 years ago in the Caribbean, and then at the hospital. Cypher's
Have I heard
Black
this
Ops
already?
Unit, XOF.
Yeah, I did.
They learned where you were. and came to wipe the slate clean.
I think it seems really close. Okay. Buddy, let's see your equipment. Thermal barrel, and I don't know when I actually get to be able to mess with the weapon more. I'm assuming I have to have more parts to change stuff out on it. And they just ASAP, huh? It's gonna be in the morning time, I assume then. Which is fine. And I'm doing this mission purely so I can get a someone that speaks Russian so I can actually understand these guys. Oh, come on.
Dog pup. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss?
It's DD.
Roger that. We'll pick him up.
Oh man. That doesn't sound good. Cool. I'll be so happy when I get DD. He looks like he's gonna be one of the funner characters to play with. Yeah, I wish I could climb more of this stuff. If they did do that, it would feel less and less like a Metal Gear Solid game, though. Because them actually making it these walls and stuff like that, it still feels a little bit linear. Because they bottleneck you here and there. Some kind of outpost. What is this? How do I get there? I'm here. I need to go. It looks like a huge thing. I can go back through there to get to it and then come through here, so let's do that. Man. This game is big.
Say, boss, you see many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us.
30%. Yeah, wow. Oh, these are cool.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union
Have
rolled
nothing
into
better to do?
Afghanistan.
Listen to stuff.
Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant, only it wasn't. Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation.
Oh,
And the cycle of vengeance goes on.
that sounds like what happened to Gray Fox. Maybe not the hands part, but definitely the ears and nose. That is such a good thing. Look at that. That profile. That is hidden. That looks like a horse without someone on it. Totally. Is there anything up here? Because I would like some diamonds and other stuff. So these are the ruins. Alright. These are the ruins we started on. Sun setting. Horse racing hacks. Man.
Yeah.
I knew that. Where am I going? That way.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What do you mean by that? The how's that hacks? Kind of reminds me of this is silly, riding on a bullet motorcycle. How the people like when they're doing the sharp turn, they do that lean. But
We found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare. Find this language specialist and extract him.
it'd be cool if they had like little shortcut areas in between here and there.
That Soviet soldier in the Green Beret is speaking English. That's the target.
Wish they had a better button for connecting to the wall. Just don't get that one yet.
Давай проверим. За мной.
What was that sound? Okay, how is he gonna approach me? The right way? Technically, it doesn't matter. Ah, he's getting up. Come on, come on, come on.
Specialist you extracted has been very cooperative. Says he's always dreamed of living a free life, like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
They really need to let you be able to grab them while they're on the ground. So I can go into this mode. Them being held up on the ground, I don't know. More options, please. Always more.
Talk.
Where are your friends?
Okay, I will learn how to get clip to those walls better. That is one of my goals in this game. Let me learn to be quicker with that too. Okay. Really make sure that that's it.
You gotta extract him.
And 0% on that because it's way too much. I need to upgrade. Can I turn these off? Maybe I could just blow them up. Ah. Okay, what was the other side ops? Okay, let's come up here. Let's take the back road through here. And come up into here. Oh, wow. No, let's try to see if I can... Let's see if I can get a closer location with the helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see here, extract.
Roger.
I think I already have one of those, but you.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal. Gaining altitude. Departing.
I think this is what Young was talking about. Yeah, this is weird.
Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
I'll do that. Because what is it? What's weird? I want to be able to get in the helicopter and then use it to fly me somewhere in the map quicker. Instead of having to come to here first. But no, they're doing story.
Didi, come back!
Stuff, so...
Mitch. Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though. He'll get bigger? Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. With a little polish, I'd say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
Yeah. Very cute.
DD, right? ASHLER raising hounds. Fine. Come on, Didi.
Oh, shit. Smoking pot. Yeah, it sounds like I would assume it's a mixture of stuff, but they commented that it actually woodworm, I think. Woodworm? Yeah, woodworm is involved in it. Let me see. I think I can find out. Where's the database? Encyclopedia, plants. Yeah, wormwood. And I believe wormwood is used in absinthe, right? Cool.
Welcome home, boss. Thanks for that, boss.
Come on. You want to train? Train. I think it's important to wake them up after doing that. Ooh. So mean.
Good to see you, boss.
It me doing that crap raises their morale. I'm senpai. Or this is a super important game. Senpai, notice me, boss. Senpai. As you play through the game, apparently you get bloody. If you're like guns a-blazing and stuff like that. And I think you can actually end up stinking. And apparently if you wait too long, they'll like throw water at you, like a bucket of water at you because you smell so bad.
Just let us know, boss.
I just wish I could salute. I want to be able to salute too. Not even flinching. Not even flinching. Okay, my silencer is at that amount. I'm curious if it will refill at all. I guess if I hit that, it will refill it. Okay. I think that's it with that. It's interesting that they did this. I don't know why they had him equip the... Wow.
Train with me, boss.
Boss. Thanks for that, boss. Thank you, boss. Boss. Thank you, boss.
Hmm.
Roger.
Thanks for that, boss.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Man.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Oh. It does give me a chance to bell. That's nice. Oh, wow. But other than what I said, I don't know what else the shower does. I'll have to wait and see if it does anything else. That's what I know about it. Let's see here.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them.
That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the Zero line that day, the Afghan side. On our way back from training the Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them.
That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the Zero line that day, the Afghan side. On our way back from training the Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. There was no sandstorm. Our point man gave this strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist.
Skulls.
The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other. But one by one, their voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me, I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair.
Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit?
No. The ones that interrogated me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. And that mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that.
If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it.
I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier.
Why'd they come after you?
Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are. And boss, if you ever do run into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there. When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship. Though, a mutually beneficial one. Cypher had no army of their own, so they wanted us. They wanted our strength. They approached me as a potential business partner.
But they had other motives.
Cypher coaxed us into Central America, into that US-Soviet proxy war, to fuel Mother Base's growth. Once we were big enough, they'd force us to join them. That was the plan.
That's why they had Paz, still Zeke.
Right. And if we refused, she would use Zeke to fire a nuke from Mother Base. The world would consider us a liability, and countries would unite to destroy us.
We stopped the launch.
And yet they still took us down. Through that fake inspection they orchestrated to cover up their sabotage. That power Cypher wanted. We don't have it anymore. So why are they still after you? Is it just the fear of leaving you alive?
I don't know. Was Zero really... All I know is the man I knew wouldn't want this.
What do you mean?
We have to consider that it might not be Zero we're dealing with.
We know virtually nothing about Cypher anymore. How big they've gotten, what they want, or even who they really are.
Okay. Go, go, go! I think they are, probably. The reason why I'm doing the side ops is because they're gonna give me things. Because... Currently, right now, that first side op I did gave me someone that could help me with translating. So now I can actually interrogate people and get information. And if people are talking in Russian, I can hear what they say, or technically read what they say. With this one, it's a high-ranking soldier, and if I capture him alive, then it'll probably help increase my base stuff. So I'm just kind of playing the numbers right now, I think. Currently, gameplay-wise, yes. Gameplay-wise, definitely, thus far. It is so noisy in this helicopter. Yeah, go away so I can put my headset back on my ears. Let's see here. Story-wise, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about story. So I don't... Yeah, because right now it's... Yeah, the story in this is elusive. It's gonna be in here, but it's gonna be more... what is it that they're saying? It's gonna be kind of like, listening to the tapes, you find out a little bit of information here and there. There will be a random ordered cutscenes that I'll be experiencing. That'll push that a little bit, the story. But me doing like the side quest stuff is not gonna help that. I need to choose the main mission to perpetuate that kind of a thing. And also right now, I still feel that it's early days right now, because it's, what is it? It's still kind of like almost like tutorial mode a little bit here and there. They're still trying to hold my hand a little bit with it, so I'm not sure if that'll pick up anymore, or if I just have to figure out, okay, I need to do these missions if I want to see story versus I do these missions if I just want to grind. So, no, it's just everything's loud. I'm gonna turn down the sound. I like it loud when there's not vehicles around, but when there's vehicles around, they are loud. I wonder here. I need to look at something. Where are my options at? Sound settings. What is this? Audio? That's the only sound setting? 1 second. Drink. Sound. Game. Settings. Reflex mode. Chicken hat off. No, I don't want chicken hat on. Display settings. Camera shake. Wonder what that affects. Control settings. Whoa! That's a controller speaker thing on here, huh? I don't really care for that, because usually it gets rid of sound. Let's see here. Man, I wish I could actually mess with the sound. Thought there would be, like, you know, voices versus what is it, like effect sounds and whatnot, but there's nothing. Okay, so what am I looking for now? I'm headed up through there. I don't know if I want to bother. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a huge ridge that I have to deal with, so it's not even worth worrying about that, I don't think. Wow, what is over here? That's a little bit crazy. Okay. So I'm wanting to... Is this the one I want? Is this the extract? I can't tell between the two. Okay, good. And... oh, wow, that's clear up there. May end up doing this one on the way. So where am I at? I'm there. Okay, no, I'm fine. I think there's something over here to pick up. I want it. Whatever it is, I want the resources. Give them to me. An MMO. Just the gathering resource part. Is that what you're commenting on? Is the MMO? Silliness? You guys gonna talk?
Знаешь о недавнем рейсе?
Да, на Россию. Во Внуково.
Мне пришла открытка от друга, который летел этим рейсом.
Что? Но ведь...
Он отправил ее еще до вылета. Просто она только пришла.
Точно, еще до катастрофы. Но я слышал, что по крайней мере один человек выжил.
Не может быть! Наверное, еще просто тело не нашли. Самолет загорелся в воздухе. Никто не мог выжить после такого. Мне жаль. Пока.
Пока.
Whoa. Superhuman person. Was it quiet? Pulling an unbreakable. Too far. Who's gonna come? You? You're not gonna come close enough, I can tell. Yep, the gathering resources. That is much. Okay.
Что? Проверить. Пойдем. Надо проверить. Пойдем. Понял. Черт!
90%, huh? Best knock ever. Yeah, best reflex knock ever, yeah.
Roger that.
I enjoy what they did with the knock too. like the whole idea that you can capture these.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, I should need to remember when I'm walking long distances, I need to multitask.
Why put Mother Base in the Seychelles?
We're at the center of the world here.
We're all the way out in the Indian Ocean.
Come on. Lebanon, Sri Lanka, East Timor, and Africa. From here, our reach extends to conflict zones the world over, including Afghanistan, of course.
So it's prime real estate for a mercenary.
Exactly. Latin America isn't as close as I'd like, but we have Amanda and her people to help in that department. And besides, the Seychelles government owes us a favor.
Owes us?
The Seychelles has strong ties to the east, which the west wanted to shake up. It came to a head 3 years ago, in an attempted coup. It was a force of South African mercenaries, with U.S. backing behind the scenes. They were only platoon size, but South Africa is home to some heavy PFs. Too much for the Seychelles to handle. In the end, they accepted help from the Tanzanian army, and quelled the coup. We set up the deal and handled on-site tactical instruction. That led to some training work for the Seychelles military. And when we put down a mutiny within their forces, well, we made a lot of people happy. They don't pay us. They just let us have a piece of their offshore territory on the promise we'll come running if something else happens.
So we're bodyguards, too.
It's a good setup. We can only take Mother Base so far here. We'll have to find somewhere else when this place starts getting big.
Aren't you being a little hasty?
Nothing hasty about it. You're back with us now.
So, Kaz, the ship that took us from Cyprus, it used to be a whaler.
Yeah, a Japanese vessel. How was the voyage?
It was... stimulating.
Well, she was part of a whaling fleet up until a few years ago. Her displacement isn't anything to write home about, but she can really move. She still had plenty of life left in her, but then the work dried up. Global opposition to whaling has been mounting for years.
Is that right?
The push to ban it has been gaining traction for a little over a decade. Individual species came under protection as the years went on. And then 2 years ago, the IWC adopted a moratorium on commercial whaling. Several countries, including Japan, fought it to the bitter end. But eventually, most whaling companies had no choice but to throw in the towel. You ever tried whale snake?
Can't say that I have.
When I was a kid in Japan.
Let's see here. How come the other patrol didn't notice the balloons? I believe I'm Big Boss. They may throw like a curve ball in the game, but because the opening was a little bit weird. They did some weird trippy shit at the very beginning, so it kind of seems a little bit weird to who I may or may not be. But I'm playing as Big Boss. That's all I know. I don't know if I am Big Boss. What else? I think that what it comes down to is visibility, which sometimes on that thing is like line of sight also. There's always like a hokiness to these games, so
Everybody ate it.
That good, huh?
The country was poor in those days, and whale was cheap. International opinions changed since then. In any case, that's why we were able to get a bargain price on the ship. Of course, we did end up spending 5 times the purchase price in modifications. We had to really work to fit in all the ESM and communications gear while keeping the whaler look intact. Right now, she's going around conducting SIGINT missions. In the future, we plan to use her as a communications relay base between you and Mother Base. And also as a chopper resupply vessel. Diamond Dogs. The word diamond originally comes from the Greek adamas.
Yes,
it means
good job.
indomitable, unyielding. Other words for the stones often mean eternal bond, fortitude, or purity. The same is true of the Star of Bethlehem flowers you laid on the boss's grave. They represent innocence, as well as chastity, yielding to no man while maintaining one's virtue. In other words, staying loyal to something.
Can't remove that. Push. Oh, wait.
If you neutralize an enemy without killing him, you can then Fulton extract him. Once we've extracted a soldier, we should be able to convince him to join us.
Alright. Yeah, I'm digging the okay, have I listened to them all? I'm gonna test this out too, because I'm hoping when I'm listening to this stuff, I'm getting it through the codec. It's, you know, it's not like a speaker out loud where everybody can hear. But right now I'm listening to some tunes, some music. And what I'm trying to do is not use a lot of my items. Especially if I can do some of these other weird free workarounds. Wow. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Attach the Fulton recovery device to him. The chopper will then pick him up. A Fulton extraction success rate depends on factors like the individual's health and the weather.
Because, man, these silent suppressors are weak. I hope I can upgrade them. Oh, for some reason this sleeping guy I want to take. Oh, wow. Didn't think I had that
You gonna
many of these.
extract him?
Yeah.
Subject
Yeah.
on board. Leave the rest to us.
I'm hoping so. Cause they're like I fired when each
He's
shot
coming
I
too.
fire
Roger
they
that.
deplete a lot. They're flimsy. Did I capture this face? Let's say that I did that.
That's tarragon, a type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazemin.
Love that animation how he gets off the horse while moving. Oh. Waterfall. Wow. You need to play. Take care of that card. I think people would understand. I would understand. That's what's happened to me. Because I usually game as it's a game break for doing the art stream. But right now I'm going to be doing art breaks instead of game breaks. Ah, cool. That works. That's why I think it's Twitch has a has a little bit of a coolness to it with games that either you can't get your hands on yet, or you're kind of interested in just the story or experiencing it to a certain degree. Okay, I need to look at Mother Base here quick. I don't know where my... a little bit more money. Is there anything else in here that I can do with? I want... Where's this capture cage? Ooh. May want that sooner than later. I'm not sure what that would completely give me, but... Box wet? Is it an abbreviation? Durability, ammo, mountain camo, marsh. Okay, I see why it's called that. Anything else in here that remotely is interesting? And I don't know, is there a way for me to actually... Huh. Alright. Done checking that stuff. Wanted to make sure all the guys that I've gotten and whatnot, if they've done anything. But they may still be prisoners, most of them. Is that Che? No. Just a propaganda thing, looks like. Huh. Wow, I thought they were headed this way. For sure, almost. This is an interesting song. Man, this place looks a little bit big. Hmm.
That's a military four-wheel drive. A truck. The back, it's empty.
Ah. So while those guys were in there, I supposedly could have, I guess, snuck in to the back of the. Oh, okay, that's. He was talking about marking. Resources. This music is epic right here. It's not fitting the situation, no. Sounds cool. No. Man. Not quick enough on that pole.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
No, I think they're a little bit better at it. Oh man, can I actually... need to know if I can get them to send me more stuff. Because I hope... Because my hope is that I can actually send more if I run out of something. I just have to fit the bill. There. Cause yeah, supply drop right there. Why when? Oh dear. Hmm. I'm confused how this is supposed to work. Okay, there's developing, but I felt developing is just unlocking a thing. Is there a way to actually just have them send stuff to me? Because that's what I want. I want them to develop it. I want them to... Yeah, supply drop. Aha! Here we go. Aha! Ha, 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 ha. Do they have silencers? Cigarettes? Come on. Don't tell me they don't... That... Ah. Ah, seriously? I can't do it because I already have it? I'm so confused. I can have another loadout drop in. Guess that would technically, hopefully, give me more stuff. Hmm. Okay, I need to take care of this guy either way. Wow. Because the issue that I have right now is I think I have... Oh, three. Okay. I should be okay with 3. I just need to make sure I keep 1 for the mission.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Ah, that's true. I may have to develop it to get it. Because the thing is currently right now that I need to unlock something. Because currently right now, oh, ammo, Fulton. There we go. Okay, I need to just do a drop where it's out of the way a little bit. Let's see here. I'm here. Here comes a truck. What is this? D-horse is clear up there? Okay. Starting to get my head around it.